Daredevil Born Again brings us back to Hell's Kitchen. But are we really back? Well, today I'm going to give you my opinion on the first 3 episodes of Daredevil Born Again. So let's just get out of the way. Foggy and his death. When the episode started, Foggy, Matt, and Karen were all laughing, walking to Josie's bar, and like they were having a good time. And I knew something bad was going to happen because these 3 can never be happy. And I truthfully feel like they just kind of tried to include Foggy and Karen to say it's connected to the original Daredevil show. There were reshoots and I think the next 2 episodes of the series were a part of the original plan. Daredevil swinging around the city kind of like Spider-Man remind me a lot from the cartoons in the 90s. The bullseye fight was amazing and it still does what the original Daredevil show did and shows the exhaustion in the fight. And Matt on top of the building crying after he stopped hearing Foggy's heartbeat was emotional because you just see him drop, and when he dropped Bullseye off the building and he just got up, I got so mad because I just kind of was so sad that Foggy died that I didn't really care what happened to his killer. I think they included this fight because we weren't ever going to see Daredevil for a couple of episodes, so in the reshoot they kind of made sure Daredevil was going to get a fight in before we didn't see him for a little while. The new intro is really good, but let's be honest, nothing can beat the old one. But this one is still good when you see the rocks cracking, breaking apart, and when I saw the Nelson, Murdoch, and Page sign break, it hit me hard because, especially after Foggy's death in episode 1. After the first action scene, the episode started feeling a lot more slower and focused on the election and Matt stuff and the lawyer stuff, which was good, but let's be honest, the best part of the episode, at least for me, was the fight scenes. This show went through massive reshoots, but episode 2 was made by the original showrunners and all that, like the original directors. So the fact that it just fits in well with the episode 1 moving into this episode was pretty well done. The side characters are kind of annoying / boring, but I hope that through the series that they will start getting a bit more fun to watch and have their own little storylines, and we can feel less dedicated to watching them as we did Karen and Foggy. I do think that we will see Bullseye again, either in this season or the next, but I think someone has hired Bullseye, and just whether we will learn who hired Bullseye to kill Foggy by the end of this season, or if it'll be a cliff note for next season. So now this was originally where my script ended, but episode 3 dropped, so I'm going to be talking a bit about episode 3 with the trial on Hector. It makes sense that they would dedicate a whole episode to it, but like compared to the Punisher's trial, I feel like this one was a lot more boring. And like compared to the Punisher, there was no fight scenes that split up the lawyer stuff. I did like the courtroom scenes because I do like seeing Matt in the courtroom. It's always entertaining, at least for me. But overall, this episode was just kind of boring. But that's all. If you guys have any ideas of what's going to happen, I would really like to hear them in the comments. And I will be trying to put one of these videos out at least once or every second week, giving you an update. It just matters like kind of what the episode kind of runs over. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and goodbye.